Hi, my name is Kathy Friday, and I am from the small island of Trinidad and Tobago that's located in the Caribbean. I'm originally from a tiny village called Fifth Company, and I moved to the States when I was 19. It's been a long road. I would say there was many obstacles and trials to get here, but I did not do this alone. At the age of 6, my mom left and she came to the States. When that happened, my dad, he was in and out of my life as well. I would hear from both my parents via phone, and my dad will sometimes visit because he was still in Trinidad as well. My grandfather stepped in. He stepped in as both my mom and dad. I was given the option to choose at 6 years old who I wanted to live with, if I wanted to live with my aunt and my uncle or my grandfather. And knowing that my aunt and uncle had kids around my age, I chose to live with them. But my grandfather still played the active role in my life and my brother's life as the parent. It was a difficult situation, adjusting to not having my parents, from having both of them in my life and then not having them at all. I think I cried every night for both my parents. And then when I got into school was like my way of not thinking about it. School helped me, not to think that I was lacking anything at the moment in terms of my parents. My grandfather, he was a man that everyone in the community called him Daddy because he was basically the father of the community. He was so welcoming to everyone. Everyone loved him in the community, and he made sure to show that love to everyone as well. My grandfather was a carpenter by trade. Every now and then, I would have snuck my way into the woodwork shop, even though it was no girls allowed. Just having that moment with him, just bonding with him there. I've seen him in pain and not stop working. Even when he was diagnosed with cancer, he never stopped working because he understood that he needed to provide not for just his family, but for the community. It was in those one-on-one times with my grandfather that I saw those attributes in him. Those characters that my grandfather built within me, I make sure that I portray those. Those are my values. Those are my virtues. And, he's always taught me that even though you're showing somebody love, even though you're being caring, that, you don't have to get anything in return. Just do it because that's who you are. And my grandfather made sure that I was able to recognize, what it is when somebody truly loves you, what it is when somebody truly sees you. I felt like I was seen with my grandfather. I am thankful for every day that I got to spend with my grandfather, for every lesson that I got to learn from him, and from all the love that he's given me. I always remember that day when he took his last breath because I was at his bedside. The person that showed me all this love, the person that I was so close to here in Trinidad was now gone. And, I felt like I was alone at that point. A couple of years after my grandfather passed away, I learned that I was going to be a big sister. My sister was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I wanted to be there so badly for her. I knew my mom, was trying to make provisions for me to come to the U.S., and it wasn't something that was easy for her to get done. I spent the next couple years until I was 19 in Trinidad. I came to America in January of 2009 to be with my mom, my brother, and my sister. I enrolled in Brooklyn College. I knew I wanted to pursue my education. I wanted to further that. And I graduated with a degree in chemistry from Brooklyn College. I wasn't sure what path I wanted to take. I knew I still loved science. I love medicine. I love math. And I'm like, wait, This is pharmacy. This is something that I'm good at. This is something that I'm passionate about. My grandfather's respect for medicine and the incredible team that treated my sister, that's what encouraged me to pursue my doctorate of pharmacy here at Campbell University. I saw Campbell University online, and I saw that they had an option where I could request a tour. So I was like, why not? Let me take the drive down there. I immediately came to Little Buies Creek. I've never been here before. When I came here, even asking directions, everyone was so helpful. Everyone was so inviting. Everyone was so welcoming. And when I got the opportunity to speak to the professors and even the deans, they didn't look at me as another number. They look at me as, a whole person, as someone special. The same way that my grandfather saw me is the same way that I felt I was being seen here at Campbell. I thought that they would just go through my academics, but they wanted to know me as a person. They wanted to know my passions. And I saw there that my passions, the things that I value, just being a servant to others, just being caring and loving, and matched up with the values here at Campbell University. And then and there I knew I was only applying to Campbell University pharmacy program. And if I did not get into this pharmacy program, then pharmacy wasn't for me. One of the main reasons I decided to come to Campbell is that they offered a lot of scholarship opportunities for us students, that I wouldn't have to graduate with enormous debt, that I wouldn't have to work countless hours while pursuing my degree. Those scholarships allow me to focus solely on what I was here to do. I was able to collaborate on projects with other faculty members here at Campbell University. I just got published as an author on a paper here. I present research at national conferences representing Campbell University. The generosity of those who have given to the Leading with Purpose campaign has allowed Campbell to provide more opportunities for those like myself to pursue their passions. After I graduate, I want to take everything that I've learned here. I want to give back to those in my homeland and better the people there, better the health system, better the quality of life, just invest in others there so that they can pursue their dreams as I have mine. I could not have done it without the generosity of others, without all the hands that have played a part into molding me into the person that I am today. And I thank you. I thank you to those who have played a role, whether big or small. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has given. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your selflessness. With that generosity that you've given, it's gonna go a long way. Because myself and the students that you've invested in here at Campbell, they're gonna continue that legacy. They're gonna continue that love. So I just wanna say thank you. Thank you for caring. Thank you for loving. Thank you for giving a piece of you to us.